Hi there everyone, and welcome back to BRM Driving School. Hope you're doing alright. Now, today's video is probably going to be something that will help you out massively towards your driving test, even though you're not able to go out and do driving lessons at the moment with your instructor. And that is getting out there, getting on your bike. You know, a couple of good reasons. I mean, I've started doing it since lockdown started. I'm getting fitter each time I've done it. First time I did it, struggled to do 10 minutes. The other day I did 45 minutes. On my bike, so fitness element to it, but it will also help out towards your driving. You might be thinking, how is that possible? How can riding a bike help me towards my driving? And it actually helps you out quite a lot. It gets you out there, being on the road, noticing how other vehicles react to certain situations, looking at traffic signs. You know, what does that sign mean? How does these vehicles react to the traffic sign? Things like that. So, you know, recommend getting out on your bike. Make sure you've got lights fitted, make sure you've got a helmet. They say if you've got a $5 head, wear a $5 helmet. Unfortunately my $5 helmet is at my mum's, so I've got my motorbike helmet, but quite conveniently it's already got a couple of GoPro mounts on it, so this will work out quite well for filming. Probably look like a plonker, so if I do look like a plonker, hit like and hit subscribe. I'm doing it for your entertainment, and let's get out there. So just getting myself ready here, and when I set off, I'm going to be straight into a junction, so that's normally something you might do in your early lessons, so knowing when to do your checks, when to signal as you're approaching the junction. Notice how I keep moving my head side to side. I'm checking both sides quite regularly to see if it's safe. So it's just things like this will help raise your confidence when driving, because certain things that you do on your bike you can apply to the road. You know, you wouldn't drive a car out, you wouldn't ride a bike out in that situation, so you're checking it's safe. As we go along the main road here, you'll notice in a few moments there'll be a car that comes up from this junction on the left, and might not be able to see, but he is looking. He made eye contact with me there, so I knew he had seen me and that it was safe. But also thinking, you know, various different situations here. Like I've got some parked cars along this bit of the road here, and you'll notice why I've taken up a certain position. It's to stop vehicles behind from trying to pass me in an unsafe place. So you might be behind a cyclist when you're driving. Why are they taking that position? And it's to make you think about your overtake. How are you going to overtake the cyclist safely? Because you know, when I was riding my bike a bit later on, you see that car, that was really close. That's a 60-mile-an-hour road. So, you know, if you're a car driver, think about your overtakes if you're passing a cyclist. Just going a bit further along the road here. Now the parked cars are on my side of the road, but notice my positioning, that I've moved outside of the door zone. If that door opens, I'm keeping myself safe. Again, similar thing you can do when riding a car. Driving a car, I should say. Should be riding a car. So, yeah, just get a bit further along into this ride. You know, noticing traffic signs. How would it apply to you if you're riding the bike? Probably apply to you similarly when you're driving a car. Like here on the left, we got a sign saying there's a height restriction. Might be big vehicles in the middle of the road trying to get around that height restriction. Look here again on the left, we've got a sign telling us that we need to give way in 100 yards. So I know the end of the road is coming up fairly soon. And then we've got another sign here saying that there's no footway. But also if we look a bit further along the road, we can see the road bends round to the right, so it's a bit blind here. If you were driving a car, what would you be doing in that situation? And there's the end of the road there. So, you know, using our cycling ability, you know, noticing signs and road markings, think how can we apply that to driving a car? Or maybe if you are driving a car, maybe you have a certain weakness at certain junctions, such as roundabouts. Notice how I commentate myself through here.
Careful. You see how suddenly that car came in. Yeah,
so maybe you have weaknesses on certain junctions, so getting out there, riding your bike, putting yourself in these different scenarios is really helpful. You can do this between lessons when we can go back to doing lessons, or if there is another lockdown. Get out on your bike, get some experience on the road. This will help you out towards your test, and it will help raise your confidence with driving because you'll know what happens in certain situations, and you know, hopefully what you learn on the bike you can translate to being in a car. So hopefully this short little video has helped you out. You know, if you like the video, hit the like button, hit subscribe. Just in case you're wondering, this bike ride that I actually done was 20 miles that I did. It really killed me. So yeah, as I said at the beginning of the video, there was a fitness element. When I started, I was struggling to do 1 mile, and then I ended up doing a 20-mile ride. So yeah, hit like, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you all later.